Hello, Gino here, and you are listening to Otherworld Connections. We live in a critical time where now, more than ever, angels and fairies, hidden forces, are bursting at the seams of the veil to work with us. They want to see us change in order to save the world and live in service to others. So join me on a journey to empowerment and enlightenment with an angelic angle and a fairy focus, looking into ways to improve our current situation, morality, archetypes, solutions for self-healing, and spiritual sciences in light of theosophy and other occult traditions. Yes, hello, welcome back to Otherworld Connections. I'm your host, Gino. And you can download, watch, listen to this episode and past episodes all over the place on all podcast platforms, YouTube, my Substack, otherworldconnections.substack.com, and of course on my website, thesecretkindergarten.com, which has loads of content for kids, for listening to, and content for parents, caregivers, people that have children in their lives and want to make a difference in the world. Today's show we are talking about ritual. And that will involve looking at that familiar theme on Otherworld Connections of the power of thought. What do you regularly think about? Is it a thought that directs you to your life goal? Perhaps a shorter term goal. Maybe you haven't figured out that bigger goal. Maybe you are traumatized and you have self-defeating thoughts, invasive thoughts, thoughts that are not helpful, reliving memories of the past. Maybe you have narcissistic, fantasy, revenge daydreams, which apparently most men do. Anyway, let's figure out what we do, what we think about, what is better to think about, how to heal, how to change, how to achieve goals, how to live successful lives of service by making those otherworld connections. So let's get going. Looking at success rituals, how successful people achieve greatness by David Brock from 2019. We're going to do a little bit of reading. Empowering and disempowering rituals. It is never too late to find new rituals or to improve on those you are currently practicing. We all have rituals, but the question that you need to ask yourself is, are my rituals empowering me or are they disempowering me? Make a list of your daily rituals that you have been doing over the past 10 years. Analyze the outcome of each of these rituals. From your analysis, there's spelling mistakes in this book, big time. From your analysis of the habits that you have developed over time, I imagine David Brock's first language is something other than English. That's all right. My grammar is terrible and English is my first language. From your analysis of the habits that you have developed over time, how did they assist you in progressing to your desired goals? How has your daily routine affected your relationship with your family and friends? If the answers to the above questions are ones which clearly state that your habits have generated only a negative or mostly negative impact in your life, then it is evident that you have disempowering rituals. It is time to change those disempowering rituals to empowering rituals. The power of your thoughts. You have the power to change your thoughts, which will eventually influence your actions. Every one of your actions came about because of a thought that you had initiated. Whether that idea came about consciously or it was a subconscious thought. To create empowering rituals, you will have to learn how to reprogram your mind. To accomplish the reprogramming of your thoughts, you first have to find an empowering ritual that you will be using to replace the disempowering one. Start your day with the right attitude, full of energy and refreshed with ideas. When your day gets off to a good start, you will be able to use your time more productively. We all have the same 24 hours in our day, but how we structure our activities for the day can make a lot of difference. Let us look at some disempowering rituals that you might be practicing and were not aware that they are not empowering you. 9 common disempowering rituals. Here we go. Number 1. Getting out of bed long after the sun has comfortably settled itself in the sky and have provided great warmth for the earth. Every single successful person out there, I'm just saying this, gets up really early. Number 2. Lack of physical and mental exercise. I struggle balancing the both. Here at Otherworld Connections, we desire to get things into balance. I start working on the physical and I give up some time spent on the mental. But I have to work more on physical. I'm exercising my mind more than I should possibly. Number 3, unhealthy eating habits, which are leading to degenerative and other fatal health issues. Indeed. Number 4, your time is used for reading and watching the wrong kind of materials which cannot assist you to achieve your ultimate goals. Remember, we discovered through previous episodes that we want to be reading self-help, quote-unquote, style books, self-improvement books before we go to sleep and ruminating on them before we go to sleep and asking how we are going to make those changes that we discover we want to make from reading those books. Number 5, the individuals that we interact with on a daily basis influence our thought process a lot more than we often realize. You will not find any successful people hanging out on the side of the street speaking to a group of individuals that only hangs out on the street every day unless they are doing some kind of community outreach program. Gossiping on the telephone for hours would be considered unnecessary spending and valuable production time lost for a successful individual. If you keep spending most of your time with unproductive people, then eventually you will become sterile. Make sure that you are not wearing the label of an unsuccessful person. Evaluate your acquaintances. If you associate yourself with people who are thriving for success or who are already successful, then you will be motivated to change your lifestyle to be more in line with the successful people whom you are now associating yourself. Now, I am not saying that you should stop speaking to your friends if they are not productive. I am merely suggesting that you associate with them less and find more individuals that share similar success vision as you do. Successful people associate with other successful individuals. Number 6, never making any plans for your day. You just go with the flow of any events. If you are not making plans to achieve, then you have quickly set yourself up for failure. So do not be surprised when you reap failure's results. I take a balanced approach to that. I do make plans, but I make them relatively loose. Otherwise, I just go nuts with that stuff, and it is nuts. So, you got to make plans for your day. Absolutely. Number 7, tying in with that, poor time management. You might have plans for your day, but you spend too much time conducting rituals that are unproductive. It's about focus, really, right? Number 8, no form of academic improvement. While it is true that most of the world's wealthiest individuals might not have a master's degree, they continually educate themselves through daily reading of books or by watching various videos that will assist them in improving their skill sets. Okay, we could be thinking of spiritual wealth too. Number 9, the poor allocation of your finances is a disempowering ritual. Investing your money in things that cannot return a profit on your dollar will not let you become rich. It is nice to have a fancy car, beautiful clothes, and dine at the best restaurants, but these must only be a reward for the assets you have amassed through your hard work. Living like the rich and famous when your bank account, along with your wallet, is still living in poor man's land is a perfect example of you allocating your funds poorly. All the finer things of life that you want to enjoy now will still be available when you have mastered your success rituals and you are financially capable of living life as a wealthy and famous individual. Here are 6 empowering rituals. Number 1, exercise. Number 2, eat healthy and have adequate rest. Now the adequate rest, this comes up on, we've done 14 episodes, this has probably come up on about 5, maybe 4. Adequate rest. A tricky one. You want to be blocking out all that light, all those LEDs. Sleep, super important. Number 3, get up early in the mornings. A ritual that you must develop is to get out of bed early. Creating a great head start to your day and life begins with you getting up early. I'm not so bad these days. I am a night owl. Tricky. Secret kindergarten, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. for that. And that affects the show. Oh, man. Okay. Number 4, make plans in your journal for the following day before you go to your bed at night and evaluate activities of your day. My plans are relatively rigid now, Monday to Friday, depending on the moon, thanks to Otherworld connections. So depending on the moon, I have, and the day of the week, I have a list of things that I should do. So I tweak them. Number 5, find time to unwind and meditate. Spend some quality time with those you love. It's balance, isn't it, everybody? Because you look at these things, it's work hard, work hard, work hard. Make sure you rest. It's like, which one is it? Well, it's both. We somehow have to find the balance. Number 6, invest in yourself by increasing your knowledge about the field that you are in. And also learn how to spend your money wisely. Consistently assess how your current assets can be allocated to allow you to earn more in different areas. Here is excellent food for thought as you make plans to educate yourself. A quote from Jim Rohn. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Self-determination. That's what it speaks of, right? Okay, what you do daily influences your life. If your rituals are disempowering, then you will never yield positive or favorable results. On the contrary, if your rituals are empowering, then you have a greater possibility of achieving some form of reward. Success starts in your mind, with the thoughts that you are forefront in your head, because those thoughts are what will eventually empower your actions. Take a bit of advice from a woman who has dragged herself from the gutter of poverty to stand proudly among the wealthy. Not Oprah Winfrey again. What we dwell on is who we become, says Oprah Winfrey. And says natural law. Simple as that. But if we look at what we've just gone over, We might struggle with what we dwell on. We might be over-contemplative, melancholic, overthinking kind of people. Sensitive to things that we don't need to be. Then what do? We take action with the understanding that exercise is an empowering ritual. Eating healthy is an empowering ritual. Getting up early, making a journal, making plans, having a goal. How hard is it to come up with a good goal? Very hard, because we are entrained and indoctrinated to not have goals. We are indoctrinated with our 9-to-5 work ritual. We are paid to yield our goal setting. We are trained to yield to that. And this is why I have a lot to learn from this as well. This is almost a vanity project. Let's move on. 2 minutes behind. Oh my gosh. Look at this book that I found, guys. We're going to have a look at it. 50 Laws of Power of the Illuminati. A guide to the secret habits, metaphysics, and spiritual strategies of highly effective, successful people. By Counselor Dr. George Mentz. Do you know that guy? He is associated with Mr. Orange Man Donald Trump. I'm surprised at this guy. This guy's written loads of books. And you know what? I recommend them. Let's read from this amazing book. The truth is out there, folks. It's just that we don't have time to live by it. We are post-apocalyptic. The great unveiling has already happened. All the information is already out there. It's just hard to absorb it and to live by it because we got taken when we were kids. We got taken. Our minds were taken. And this is all about bringing it back. Let's read. You are chosen, naturally unique and knowing. It does not matter from what ancestry you have come. You must believe that it is good and great. Whatever your education, believe that you can be better as you gain more knowledge and understanding of the laws of life, regardless of your appearances. You can improve yourself, be healthy, and enhance your image in your own unique way. It does not matter what religion or philosophy you adhere to. Your spiritual knowledge and awareness can be cultivated to a new dimension where peace of mind and abundance is yours. You hold potential greatness, and it awaits you. You have been chosen to do great things and live a significant life. You have great talents from the universe, and it is a gift that must be nourished. Only good can come from growth. Sometimes change is difficult, but the reinvention or rebirth of your true purpose is available now. You must allow your assets and skills to be honed and sharpened. Do not die with your vision and talents unused. You are special, and you can be whatever you want within your reach and grow toward your true destiny. Right, let's look at some of these 50 laws. We have 10 minutes. Okay, number 1, the law. Okay, let's skip the numbers. We'll just read some out. The law of strength and power. Mental strength is something earned. It takes willingness and effort to obtain potency. When we intentionally grow our latent powers, we are able to meet opportunities or challenges with preparedness. Okay, we have looked at this on Otherworld Connections. Mental strength. If you're melancholic, you have a mental weakness, right? There are solutions to that. Physical strength training. Get involved, mate. Physical strength training strengthens the mind. You don't have that strength training yet, look at the supplementation to improve the circulation. Get that blood flowing. Get that blood flowing so you can take control of your attention. True story, and having control of your attention is some mental strength. So maybe, it's like maybe the gas in the vehicle is not circulating, right? So there are no excuses. You have the answers now. Let's get going. The law of preparation and planning. A plan or objective is fundamental to the clarification of your desire. A large majority of people are afraid to specify what they intend to do. Sounds a bit like me a lot of the time. Once you know you can do anything, right? What do? Right, transcending this fear and taking bold action upon your plans and strategies allows for the growth and manifestation of your idea into a reality. Preparing for your goals is fundamental. So plan what you are going to do and be very specific. Outline the steps needed and drive toward the desired outcome. Be prepared for outcomes that are as good or as or even better than you desire. Know what you will do and prepare for any circumstance of importance. Be ready to act, engage, communicate, contemplate, and receive your good. Right. Are you struggling with, this is an occult thing, right? Are you struggling with what that goal is? Because we're on social media and everybody is portraying this bigger success goal thing. Like, I achieved this amazing thing, right? What if you don't know what that is? Okay, so you go back to what we've been talking about. You look at your health. Does your health need improving? Do you need to get in shape? Do you need to change your diet? Do you need to get up early? Do you need to do this, that, those kind of things? Some basic things, put that as your goal. You begin, okay? Maybe you've achieved that goal. That stays as an ongoing thing. And as you're doing that, definitely a bigger goal is going to come up in your brain. Because you're magic, right? We're all magic. That's how it works. So, mini goals. Make the mini goal the main goal, and then just try another goal after that. All right. The law of cooperation. We must learn to cooperate with the spiritual energy of the universe. We, as students of metaphysics, realize that a harmonious relationship with our spiritual self creates a relationship of peace and success. We must clear ourselves mentally to create room for harmony and peace that fills our souls with constructive spirit energy. Then we must develop a consciousness of cooperation, flow, and unity with spirit. And ultimately, your goal wants to have that as part of it, right? So it's not easy, because being teachers of spirituality, natural law teachers, living in accordance with spirit, and making a success of yourself doesn't have to be, Oprah Winfrey success. You know what I mean? That's the tricky thing, right? So start small. Start with the things that you need to improve on yourself, physical, mental. Law of thought energy. We think, therefore we create. We are builders of thoughts and ideas. What you think is radiated outward. Your thoughts attract like thoughts. Through constructive thinking, focus, concentration, action, gratitude, thanksgiving, and praise, positive outcomes will be brought to you. Be very specific in your creative visualization and desires. You are a magnet for higher good if you nurture an attitude of harmony and abundance. When you engage a mentality of abundance, I can't even say the word abundance properly. So that's where I'm starting. I'm learning about abundance and harmonious spiritual thinking. Your mind will expand and increase when radiating love, prosperity, and health. Thus, your powers of attraction will increase. The universe will send people to help you. It will be your job to select and allow them to assist you in a win-win relationship to expand your abundance, where all can achieve a richer and fuller life through these ventures. The law of love energy. Love is the quality of thought and emotion that will propel us into peace of mind and great success. Love all there is. Think about the people who have been kind to you, the creation all around you, the good that happens, the inventions for the betterment of humanity, and the positive happenings around the world that occur every day. Learn to love all and love yourself, and then love will be attracted to you. Love is a form of gratitude, harmlessness, peace, kindness, and compassion. Thinking love and giving love will liberate you into the fourth dimension of thought. Think of how you have been blessed, protected, and guided through your life. Oh, it's a bit gratitude, right? Oh, the law of positive energy. A new mental energy level is possible. It is a simple adjustment to the way we use our thought. Try not to complain for a whole day. Try to stop blaming and quit making excuses for not doing what you desire. Your thoughts and character can be reinvented. You can be reborn. Your mind and thinking can transcend into a new constructive awareness. It takes effort, but anyone can do it. We must be persistent. In life or business, we must press on in mind to achieve the successful results that we desire. Each day is a new opportunity to engage several successful tasks with your higher vibration. Oh, the law of vision and mission. A vision is important in that you clarify the results of your long-term goals and your destination. A mission is important in that you can quantify and clarify the means that will be used to achieve the desired future outcome, which is part of the journey. Kind of scary, right? You feel like you might feel like you're kind of putting yourself in a box, pigeonholing yourself. Well, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. It's just, it's always better to have a goal than not. That's where I'm at. I'm defining mine as we speak, right at the moment. Okay, I think we've got time for one more. Okay, the law of visualization and imagination. Mental visualization of your objectives holds great importance. Seeing what you intend to do as if it is reality is a powerful mental exercise that is vital to the codification and building of the objective so as to assist the manifestation of the result. Seeing exactly what you desire and intend causes you to specify your wants and desires. The stronger and longer you can hold your ideal in your mind's eye, the better. Oh, man. Now that's tricky, and I'm going to have to change the way I deal with this show, right? Because what's the mentalism? What's the visualization that, what am I putting out there? I'm being humble and saying, yes, I struggle with that. Yes, I struggle with that. Yes, I struggle with that. Well, that's what I'm living. I'm living the struggle of struggling to do these things. So, if you do listen to the show and you are trying these things, well, I hope you come on the journey with me, because Otherworld Connections is certainly going to change. Otherwise, I'm just stuck in I struggle doing these things. No, I want to achieve and be super successful too. All right. But it's working, right? Awareness. Realization is key. And we are now at... Okay, so... easier said than done. We have 50 laws of power of the Illuminati in our hands. We have an understanding of the power of our thoughts. We understand how successful people achieve greatness. We have solutions if we struggle. We've gone through some of them. Physical fitness and diet are very, very important. What about the thoughts, Do you get thoughts that you just didn't choose to think? I think the whole psychotherapy industrial complex exists because of that, right? So we can hack it by pretending to feel better. We can hack it by making our bodies feel better. Remember, we learned that 2 out of the 3, thoughts, emotions, and actions, if we get 2 working on all cylinders, firing on all cylinders, the 3rd will come along. Generally in the occult schools and blah blah blah, mystery schools, and in the world, people look at thoughts. It's thoughts, then emotions, then actions. Yes, it follows like that, but we know we can kind of hack around that, because what if you have trouble with your thoughts? Controlling your thoughts, your mind gets away from you. Anyway, what am I trying to say? I'm blah blah blahing. We're going to look at EFT, tapping, emotional freedom technique, as a solution to those struggling with all of this. Getting on track, getting goals, getting your mind right, using the power of your mind to attract the success that you're looking for, and integrating your life of service and teaching natural law and teaching just being a leader, being a good person, doing right in the world, making positive change in the world. To get all that lined up, well, there is some healing that's going to have to be involved there. So we're looking at EFT, emotional freedom technique, and it's about tapping, but we're going to look at what that is. So we're going to look at the book by Sofia Lewis. Plenty of books out there. I just decided to choose this one. From 2015, EFT Tapping, a beginner's guide to heal and cure your inner and physical self through emotional freedom technique. Right. So it's all about your thoughts. Oh, but I have all these problems with my thoughts. Oh, it's all about getting in shape. Oh, but I have all these problems with my body. What do you do? Well, you need to get straight into EFT. You just have to. That's what you got to do. Okay, just do it. What does EFT involve? Emotional freedom technique, also termed as EFT tapping or tapping, is a powerful healing tool used universally. It provides great relief in issues related to physical and emotional health and performance duties. EFT is based on the principle that irrespective of the kind of improvement you are looking for in your life, the emotional issues present in you are the main reason for the troubles you face. I agree. Emotional stress prevents natural healing power of your body. Even in case of chronic pain, diagnosed conditions, or physical issues, while physical symptoms get relieved readily without the need to explore the emotional causative factors, if you are looking for long-term results, it is necessary to recognize the related emotional issues and target them. Now, that's one excuse here. Recognizing the related emotional issues, okay? That is a requirement for EFT. So that's a tricky one. And this is where I actually say that, regular psychotherapy is helpful. Dun, dun, dun. If you understand some stuff about spirituality, you understand some stuff about how the universe works, some stuff about natural law, you can go and do anything you want. And you've got that bedrock of understanding, so you can protect yourself from, ideas that aren't helpful to you. cognitive behavioral therapy is beneficial for being aware of what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're doing. Okay? That's just one idea. Okay? So you got to, anyway, what I'm trying to say is you have to recognize what your emotional issues are and target them with your EFT. And for me, the EFT only really started working when I had those really on point. But we'll talk about that a little bit later, how to do that. EFT also aims at achieving emotional freedom and peace in your life with the help of the personal peace procedure. This technique aims at vanquishing all self-limiting beliefs, boosting personal performance, help build relationships, and achieve good physical health. In a nutshell, EFT is an evolving process you can use to clear away all emotional issues of your past and welcome the new challenges in life with a productive, healthy, and positive attitude. Powerful benefits. EFT brings you the best of Chinese energy meridian process. Go China! While acupressure and acupuncture focus on alleviating physical pain, EFT goes deeper and treats emotional issues, which are the root cause of all physical, emotional, and performance-related issues you face in life. EFT and tapping gives a powerful blend of physical benefits present in acupuncture with cognitive advantages present in conventional treatment methods, leading to an all-encompassing and faster treatment. Although EFT is connected to acupuncture, it differs in the way it brings about therapeutic effect. EFT involves two main modes of action, namely, connect mentally to the specific issues you are affected with. Stimulate the concerned meridian points by tapping with fingertips. When done in the right way, EFT helps to balance the disturbances present in energy points or meridian points in the body. This helps to heal problems, which otherwise take a long time to heal. And most importantly, the tapping method is very easy to master, and you can do it in any place on your own with impressive results. Even children can benefit from the technique. Energy circuits in the body. The Chinese, around 5,000 years back, discovered an energy circuit system that spreads all over the body. The circuits or meridians form the central core of health practices in Eastern medicine and are the basis for acupuncture and acupressure and other treatment methods. When you tap on the various meridian or energy points with your fingertips, you will experience profound changes in your health, both physically and emotionally. Right, and I will just say that you will. I agree, and they will be so profound that I honestly, the problem with EFT is that it's so good, it's so effective that you forget to do it because you fix your thing and then you stop doing the EFT because it works so fast and so well and so quickly that it's hard to get into the habit of doing it because it fixes the thing so well. There I am complaining, but I don't mean to complain. I'm just saying it's really good. Let's move on. Okay, the personal peace procedure, which I just discovered yesterday looking at all this. Achieving personal peace, which is Sofia Lewis's advanced EFT. I assume it's hers. Once you have understood the basic EFT technique and practice it to perfection, it is time to move on to the advanced EFT method, which is called a personal peace procedure. Now, okay, so before we go into that, how do you do it? You want to go on to YouTube, Tapping with Brad, that channel. Now, I discovered that channel from Jay Parker's show. Yeah, that changes everything, right? You just follow along with that guy. Like, seriously, and he shows you how to say the things, and he's got like 1 million videos. So see which one might resonate with you and stick with that. There's no point me trying to show you over the radio, okay? Tapping with Brad on YouTube. Or just search EFT on YouTube. But yeah, Tapping with Brad is really good because he covers everything. He covers all ailments, all thought patterns. He just covers everything. There'll be something there that you go, hey, I do that, and I want to fix that. Tap that. Tap along with Brad. That's the way to do it. Literally say no more. Okay, obviously get books, right? Tap with Brad on YouTube. Okay, once you have understood that basic EFT technique and you practice it to perfection, it's time to move on to the advanced method, personal peace procedure. Triple P. PPP? I don't know. This is, in essence, the healing core of every individual. A spiritual counselor, therapist, physician, or any other emotional or physical healing person can also use this procedure, as it's proven to be a powerful tool. The procedure. PPP, Triple P, includes making a list of all events that bother you in life and slowly tapping them and removing them from our life. Okay. When done diligently, we can get rid of all negativity from our emotions and remove all causes of our physical and emotional ailments. Now, this is shadow work because you're accepting the things and realizing the things that hold you back and the things that you consider a fault in yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's just your own opinion, because you can change who you are and how you think. So this results in achieving personal peace, which helps you propel rapidly towards achieving world peace. Benefits of Triple P: accelerates healing process and further deepens the effectiveness when used as an adjunct to the sessions done by a therapist or physician. I don't know really what that means, but when done routinely, it can help get rid of all the accumulated emotional mess you have collected over time. Improved self-image and an expansive sense of liberty with reduced self-doubt can be achieved as a result. True story. Triple P is an effective tool for preventing serious disease incidences that occur in individuals. The traumas, fears, and angers that reside in you over the long term can manifest as disease. When the EFT tapping addresses these factors, you will be able to avoid such diseases. Yeah, when you nullify, it's a substitute for identifying core issues. When you nullify the negative issues in you, it would have included the core concerns automatically. Now, that's an important point because it's another rabbit hole, right? Like, what is, identifying the issue? It is great for consistent and effective relaxation and helps as an example for others to follow. Personal peace procedure defined. The entire physical and emotional problems we experience are because of events that have not been resolved properly, and such events can be successfully handled with EFT. Thus, when used appropriately by the patient and practitioner, it increases healing rates rapidly and lowers the expenses involved in treatment. While medications do have a role to play in treating diseases, when the core reason for the malady is treated with EFT, the resolution is much better and faster too. EFT has the ability to completely clean up the negativity present in our minds, thus producing a bigger success rate. While it has been effective for ailments including traumatic incidents, headaches, phobias, it can also be used in general occurrences such as anxiety, depression, low self-image, addictions, chronic insomnia, and abandonment issues. When you eliminate all the emotional issues residing in you, there will be fewer internal conflicts to face. This results in achieving personal peace. The personal peace procedure is exceptional in the fact that it delves into issues that other healing methods have failed to treat. Personal peace procedure, in addition to having profound emotional healing, also treats physical ailments too. Conditions such as digestive disorders, cancer, breathing problems, headaches, AIDS, etc. Headaches, AIDS, etc. Oh, why did I find that so funny? How are you today? Oh, I've just got a bit of a headache. How are you today? Oh, I've just got a bit of AIDS. Oh my gosh. Okay, move along, Gino. Dealt with effectively. The fact that physical ailments are due to unresolved traumas, anger, grief, guilt, and related feelings have been proved categorically. This may be the reason why the various drugs and treatment methods used conventionally have failed. The drugs serve only to mask the effect, but EFT and its adjunct methods have produced true healing and serve as complementary aids in treating root cause of disease successfully. Okay, the procedure, wait, I think we get the idea. No, we've got time. Okay. The procedure, write down a list of all the events that have troubled you. How much time have you got? If it does not have a minimum of 50, it means you are not doing it sincerely, as normal people find hundreds of issues. Some of the events may not cause any discomfort to you at present. Nevertheless, write them as you still remember them. It shows that they need resolution. Assign a title to each item or event in the list, such as, my brother hit me in the yard. I stole Clara's pencil. I had almost fallen in front of the truck while riding recklessly. The whole class laughed at my pathetic speech. Mum refused to talk to me for a week, so on and so forth. Once you have completed the list, select the biggest issues in the list and apply EFT on each issue until you have stopped thinking of them, or at least can laugh about them. Make sure you persist on using EFT on an event until it is completely resolved. When you are unable to get the 0 to 10 level intensity for any issue, use a minimum of 10 EFT sessions addressing the issue in all angles you could think of. Once the biggest issues have been solved, you move on to the next biggest in the list. You need to deal with a minimum of 1 to 3 issues a day. When this continues on, in 3 months, you would have resolved over 250 issues. So it's just about boom, 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 just putting in the work. It is shadow work. And you will start seeing the changes the resolution has brought about. You will not get angry, upset, or anxious easily. Your body will feel lighter and healthier. Most of the issues you had would have disappeared completely. Physical issues such as headaches and AIDS. I'm just kidding. Oh, that was bad. Breathing, pulse, blood pressure become normal. The physical and mental well-being you will feel may make you consider stopping any medications you are taking. But don't stop taking medications unless your physician recommends it. The personal peace procedure, when applied properly, can provide you with extensive range of relief. The simple yet effective method has far-reaching impact, making it a powerful tool for those with unresolved and deep issues. So yeah, like I said, the only 2 challenges with EFT that I've discovered. One is identifying the issues, and part of that is also was for me saying it in a way when I did it. But Tapping with Brad on YouTube solved that for me, because he's got videos that relate to all manner of issues. So you can choose the video with the issue and he shows you how to do it right. So identifying the issue. Just like the goal setting, you start small. Okay? So this is like, the work that comes before the work. The goal to achieve before the bigger goal needs to achieve. So just start small. The other issue with EFT is maintaining it in your daily routine, because it is so effective that you forget to do it because you don't feel like you have an issue. Because you work on the pressing issue and the pressing issue disappears and you just go about your life, and then you're like, oh no, these issues are there. Oh, that's right, the EFT. Sticking with it is the tricky one because it's so good. All right. So that's it. Get tapping for success. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all at the next one. I love you guys. Bye.